Again, welcome to another Nerd Update. This is Paul Odd with Assurance Home Sales. I don't represent the Heart of Kentucky Association Realtors or anyone else. This week's Nerd Update is going to cover from June 30th through July 6th. Let's go to the computer and check out those numbers. Remember, if you like what you're hearing, like and subscribe. Thanks. All right, so when we look at new listings, we can see that this year is lower than 3 of the previous 4 years. 2 years ago, we were a little bit lower, but every other one has been higher than this year, right? This is, again, less property than was taken off the market. So our inventory is lowering, and it's the lowest number of new listings we've had since late February. Going to total inventory, we can see that it continues to be a bit lower than last week and lower than 2024, right? It represents less than 4 months of inventory. Last week it was less than 3, so quite a bit of a change there, right? It's the first 3-week decline in total inventory we've had since January. We look at under contract, right? Remember last week I said I think these high numbers are due to upcoming holiday week. Well, I think that hit, right? So we're still higher than 3 of the previous 4 years, right? Under contract in 7 days held pretty strong at 24%. And I do think that these numbers are kind of getting swayed around from holiday, people getting ready to go on vacation and people being on vacation. When we look at closed, it matches pretty close to what was on our contract from 4 weeks ago and is still above average for the year. Days on market, way higher than it was last week, doesn't really correlate with price reductions, right? When we look at price reductions, we went down a little bit as opposed to the almost twice what we have on days on market. Much higher than previous years, lower than last week. Could be a shifting mindset. For the past week, it could just be the 4th of July. Interest rates, good news here, continues to go down. All right, dropped every week for 6 weeks, been under 7% for 24 weeks now. So it's a pretty strong record being under 7%. Hopefully people are beginning to understand what interest rates should look like. This is really not a reasonable interest rate, but when people can still remember the 2.98, it seems high. Median price, right? So we did have pretty big increase for June over May, but still the increase rate is slowing down as it has been. If you have any questions, please let me know if this matches what you're seeing. If it doesn't match what you see, please engage in the comments. Thanks, and I hope you have a good day.